We can hear the fundraising whisperer. Today we're going to be meeting Nicole from the Share Shed. Look, Share Shed. Hey, Nicole.
Hello. Hi.
Hey Nicole, thank you
Hi.
for having me.
Thanks for coming.
I've been following the Share Shed's journey since it started. It's very
right.
exciting.
Thanks.
So I guess tell me generally about what the Share Shed is.
Sure. Well, as you can see behind me, we've got lots of cool stuff, and we're a library of things. So instead of borrowing books, you borrow useful items. And the reason that that's a great idea is it means that we don't all have to buy the same thing. We don't all have to maintain our lawnmower. And it's really great for the environment because the less things that we all own means the less that have to be made, less carbon emissions. And more importantly, it's really cool because you get to know people in your community. And since we started, we've got over 25 volunteers and they've met all our members. So, you know, you're like, oh, it's Marg on a Saturday, that's great. You know, you get to know people and you all custodians of an item, I guess. So it's like, oh, you know, we've had people fix things up for the next person who they don't know, and it's just really nice. So I guess, yeah, that's the idea behind it, is it's better for the planet, better for your wallet, and better for our community. So
Cool.
come on in.
Yay. Okay, so this is some of the stuff. I know this is a temporary digs here, but you will move to slightly larger digs. But basically, I guess a lot of this stuff is donated.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say upwards of 85%, 90% of the catalogue's being donated.
Okay.
And we've got lots of great categories. So as you can see there, we've got board
Lots
games
of
coming out of our
games.
ears and
Yep.
puzzles. If you're into puzzles, we'll have heaps to keep you going.
Yeah, cool.
One of the things that we like to do is tell people about all the outdoor equipment that we've got as well. So our motto is do more, own less, and we
cool
really,
motto.
we really think it captures what we're trying to do. So right now we're looking at the party supply section and catering section. So you can see we've got urns, we've got 16 cups
so your
and
next
saucers.
party is sorted.
Absolutely. We've got the PA system, we've got 4 disco balls, party lights, everything you might need. Punch bowl set, which is actually really popular.
Yeah.
You know, cocktail shakers, all that kind of stuff that's only an every now and then thing.
Yeah.
But is really fun when you have a party. So why would you go and buy it if you're just going to use it for a night? So come and get it from us instead.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then also, because you charge a nominal membership,
Yep.
which is it's $80 a year for an individual.
For an individual.
And
$150 for an organisation.
okay.
Yeah, so the way that works is once you become a member, you can borrow everything in the shed. It's 5 items for a week, and then if no one else has reserved it for the following week, you can have it for 2 weeks. So if you're going camping or something like that, that's always good to know. And I guess with an organisation membership, the cool thing about that is if you're having a big fundraiser, so you would not believe how popular the cake stands are, because if you do a bake sale, we do it ourselves, we do it at Bunnings, and you have a little side stall,
Yeah.
bit of a hustle on the cakes. So that works really well, and it means that you can get so many things, extra tables.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a really cool stand that you can advertise, you know, cupcakes, $2, whatever.
Cute.
So for an organisation that's a little bit cash strapped, we know that
Yeah.
feeling as well. It's a really worthwhile
Yeah, so like a
thing.
PNC can join for $150, and then through the year, a lot of this stuff can just be borrowed. They don't have to worry about storing it. It's all
they
here.
can book it out in advance as well on the website. So if you know that you've got an event coming up, just go and, you know, pick out all the things. And organisations are allowed to have 10 items at a time instead of 5.
Yeah,
and you can have a
cool.
couple of people listed on there. So, you know, maybe there's 3 committee members that are willing to be the people to come and collect from Share Shed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
much
cool.
easier.
And you're saying that for school fates, you have a special thing.
Yeah, we try to support the local area. So last year we did Maruka State School's Fate, which went really well. It was really cool. They hadn't had one for a while. And what we did was we opened up the shed and said you can take whatever you like for the day. So I took tables, marquees, you know, water drinkers, all that kind of stuff. And then we just provided some volunteer assistance. So we put on our Share Shed shirts. And we just popped in. I did some fairy floss and I did ice crusher thing. That was really fun for us.
Yeah.
And it just means we get to talk about Share Shed with people instead of having our own information booth, you know, which can kind of sometimes be a big drama in itself. We got to just help them out, give them some extra labour, and we had a good time.
Yeah,
So
nice.
we're doing that again for St Pius X. They have their school fete coming up this year. We tend to do 1 or 2 a year, just depending on our volunteers. But if that's something that your school would like to do, let us know.
Cool. And so you have cool things like this. I mean, there's a fairy floss machine.
Yeah.
Ooh, exciting.
Yes.
Cool.
What else do we have that's cool? I guess we've got heaps of camping gear just behind you there. We've got big tents, small tents, in between tents. We've also got telescopes, anything that's creative for getting a lot bigger craft section.
Yeah.
So we've got keyboards, guitars, ukulele.
Yeah.
But also roof racks and things, which are really important if you want to borrow the kayaks. So we've got 3 kayaks out the back. We've also got tables and chairs, so 18 little metal stools and 23 normal chairs, I guess. So doing a party, that's really important. But also, art and craft things. You can have a look on our website. It's broken into categories. But we do have some really cool and unusual things.
Yeah. Brilliant. And you're staffed by volunteers?
Absolutely, 120%. All of us are volunteers. And I think that's been really nice. And also finding out who in your community's got what skills. So I think the thing about a library of things is you can have everyone from someone who's just graduated with a librarian degree, I didn't even know they existed, but there you go, to somebody who's been a handyman for 40 years and just loves fixing up things. So everywhere in between, we've got people who've worked with volunteers before. Myself, I'm more of a marketing business person, but that has its place. So it's been really nice to kind of see who the mission kind of resonates with, and I guess it's really simple. We always have people saying, such a great idea. We're like, yeah, it is. And everyone, whether it's because they're downsizing and they just want somewhere to give their stuff that they know it's going to get used, whether it's they can't afford to buy kayaks to take their kids, camping or whatever and do that, it makes sense. It's good for students. So if you're an international student and you have to suddenly mow a backyard, are you really going to go and buy a lawnmower and sell it next year when you leave? No, just come and borrow it from us. So there's so many good reasons to use it, and I think that's been the most inspiring thing is, that's another good reason to have a share shed. So.
Awesome. And you are trying to encourage other people to start their own community share sheds.
Yeah, I've actually had a couple of webinars now, so we do get so many inquiries. We opened in September 2017, which seems like such a long time ago, but really not that long. And when that went on TV, we had an inundation of, wow, can we start one here, there and everywhere, including in Perth? And I was like, getting there. But what we're trying to do is teach people how to do it themselves, because as much as we'd like to run share sheds everywhere, it's more powerful when it comes from your own community. So tonight at 7 o'clock, there's a webinar. Every last Wednesday of the month I run them. So if you want to check them out on our website, there'll be an event there. It is $30 only because I don't get paid for anything else I do. So sometimes in my spare time, it's good to acknowledge that I kind of know what I'm talking about. But it gives you a chance to ask all the questions. I give you heaps of resources. So Mandy, if you want to come over here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So everything from, the librarian manual, so teaching people how to be great librarians, some of the signage that we have and why, things like the mower service records, like all these little things that you kind of learn, but it's also nice if someone goes, here's some templates, and you can kind of adjust them for your own library's use, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Well, that's our motto, and that again is why I was drawn to your mission.
Yeah.
Because ours is a different kind of thing. Ours is we share resources, so people don't have to create them all the time.
All your ideas, and I'm going to totally have a look at some of those because we need to do some more fundraising. So
Okay. And so you said you also have a grants person.
Yeah. So on our exec team, there's 5 of us. Actually, hopefully there'll be 6 or 7 soon. But one of the positions is grants officer, and I think for any not-for-profit, it's really important to have someone who's keen to take on that role. And Chris has done an absolutely fantastic job. We couldn't have asked for a better person. And I have to say, if she's watching, that she's not just a grants officer. She's always like, I'm more than a grants officer. I know, but she just does such a great job. So most of the things have been donated, but a lot of the bigger ticket items that our members want. So we have a wish list. So if you really want a steam cleaner or whatever, you put it on the wish list, and then we'll try to make that happen for you. So the big ticket item when we first opened was a carpet cleaner. And we got one of those. It was $3,000 worth, so it's not going to be just something we can go out and purchase. And having a grants officer who not only knows which grants to apply for, but how to write them has just been really invaluable. Yeah.
Excellent. So I guess your hope for this is just for more people to know about it, more people to donate stuff, and for the word to spread.
Absolutely. I think when we started, we got asked, what's your vision? And we said world domination.
Yeah.
So we're getting there slowly, but I guess my vision for this shed is that it continues on, and it doesn't matter who the volunteers are or who's running it, it's still going to be community run, and it's going to be a community resource. Me personally, I'd love to help other people start them, because I'm so convinced now that I've been involved with this one that they are really necessary, and they do lots of good getting people to realise that we can fight climate change together. Obviously, reducing carbon emissions through borrowing, and getting to know your neighbours produces social sustainability, which is something that often gets forgotten about. So me personally, I'd love to have one of these in every town in Australia. So if you want to start one, let me know. But in terms of the vision, more share sheds, please.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time,
Thanks, Mandy.
Nicole, and best of luck.
Cheers.
And I'll certainly be spreading the word amongst
Cool.
sort of the local PNCs.
That'd be great. Thank
Cool.
you. So, bye.